What's up, everybody? It's David here at Smitty's Garage, coming at y'all on this beautiful day. I can honestly say beautiful because for the first time in almost 2 weeks, we got a rain-free day, and it's not too cold. Got something a little different today. Actually, it's a follow-up of a previous video. Wonder what it is, guys. Let's jump into it. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. Looking like I might have a little help on this endeavor today. Got Ithwit in the house.
What are you doing today?
Oh boy. I've actually just finished filming up an episode on this. I really need to edit it now. Not going to be a party pooper, but you know there was a famous line off of Apollo 13 that really describes this. Use your imagination. So as y'all watched on their last upload, we got the Roku and we got the TV out here, but we couldn't get internet. So just a brief history before we get into things. Several years ago, I decided to cut the cord, and you know, I stream and use over-the-air broadcasts at the house. But at that time, antennas really cost a lot of money, so I decided to build my own. And I used it for about 7 years before I finally, there's Ithwit, before I finally bought me one. But during that time span, I acquired a lot of antennas because I wanted to see if I could build them and duplicate them. But I have one in mind for today's project. So we're going to break this down into 3 sections: the plan, the execution, and the results. Let's discuss the plan. Here is the plan. First and foremost, this is the house, this is the shop. Ryder is in the house. It's going to broadcast out here to the shop, and I'm going to have a Yagi antenna mounted on the shop. Now it's going to come in coaxial into what is called a Mocha adapter. What that does is that adapts coaxial to Ethernet cable. It is external powered, 110 volt. From that box, I will take Ethernet and I will go to the Wi-Fi repeater. You know, the one we couldn't connect wirelessly. That will in turn broadcast wireless signal into my shop. That is the plan, the theory. Let's look at the items mentioned on here, right here, minus the router. Item 1 here, we got the Yagi antenna. Now, he's practicing his Price is Right skills. No, really, when you're using these antennas right here for television signal, they're going to be like this. When you're using them for communications, they will be like that. All right, let's look at the next items. So we got the Yagi antenna right here. Got the coaxial right there. And right here is the star of the show. This is the Mocha adapter. It even came with its own Ethernet cable, which I think we'll use. Let's get this unboxed. You going? Cool. So this is your Mocha adapter. Your coaxial is going to go into here. Your Ethernet cable here. Your 110 power supply here. Now, these little things here are actually kind of expensive, to be honest with you. Your like your Links and all your major wireless brands, they run $60, $100 up. But you can get the same thing off an old DirecTV system. They're the same thing. Now this one's designed for 1 gigahertz travel, which, you know, that's faster than our internet. So $10. Will it work? I don't know. We just got a theory. All right, Yagi, coaxial to this, Ethernet cable, Ethernet cable to here. That is our theory, guys. It's gonna work. Place your bets. Right up here, I'm gonna put about a 2-foot pipe, and I'm gonna mount that Yagi antenna right there. Now, let me describe these Yagi antennas. They have about a 15 to 20 degree range. So I need to be within 15 to 20 degrees of where my router is in my house, and just aim it just like that. So now that y'all know where we're going to do it, now that y'all know what we're going to do, we're going to hit the pause button and we're going to connect all this up. Antenna coaxial will go in right here. You know, we'll go ahead and follow it along over here. I'm moving this back over there, and we'll have the wireless indoor router and the Mocha box plugged in right there, and then we'll do that. So I'm going to save y'all the real boring stuff. Y'all know it's not hooked up. Y'all know it needs to get hooked up. I want to keep this video down kind of short, so we're going to get busy, knock this out, and bring y'all up once it's done. And just like that. Whoa, man, have I got a story for y'all. Y'all already wondering why there's more routers out there. Well, still junk, guys. Still junk. So let's catch up where we are. This is the completion part, you know. I got the antenna, got it coming in. I got a drip loop. And run the wire on over here. And it's going into the Mocha box. Ethernet cable here. Cannot get this to connect. And I've tried 2 other routers that I had hanging around. Now bear in mind, they get replaced for a reason, so they didn't work either. So, junk. I remember dropping this one. So I think I'm gonna hit the pause button. I'm gonna order one, and we're gonna try one more time like this. And if this don't work, then all of this stuff and that stuff is gonna get scrapped. I'll get back with y'all when we get there. Woo! Guys, I'm fixing to enter the belly of the beast. I haven't shopped at this establishment for almost 5 years. Honestly, I just despise it. But for the sake of trying to get this video out, I'm going to enter the belly of the beast for y'all, and we're going to try to get a new router. Wish me luck. Honestly, I could care less if that ever happened again, guys. This damn place. Let's get home. So we got the router hooked up in the house. Router works. Gives off good Wi-Fi. Come on down to the shop and hook it up, and we're just not getting internet. So the issue is from there to here. Getting a little irritated, but I do have 2 more options, so to speak. I put old Betsy up there. That's one that I made. The real issue is with the Wi-Fi is it runs on 50 ohms and most house antennas are 75 ohm. So I'm contemplating if I want to get a specific Yagi that's designed for Wi-Fi and chance that right there. I know I get Wi-Fi inside my shop with the doors open, so that kind of goes, you know, that may work. Or just go and get a big old roll of outdoor Cat 6 and dig a little trench and carry it out here and hardwire it into the router. Be honest with you, that's more work, but I'm kind of leaning into that. I don't know, guys. Kind of like this little router. I mean, it worked good in the house. Anyway, get with you when I come up with something else. I mean, we've tried a bunch of plans. The goal is get Wi-Fi out here in the shop, and problems arise so solutions can happen. Let's get it. So, rookie mistake on my part. As an amateur TV antenna builder, you know, I understand the wavelengths, the frequencies, the independence, and all of that, and different variations and all of that stuff. So I just kind of took into consideration that maybe an antenna is just an antenna, because the digital antennas are not any different than the analog antennas of yesteryear when it comes to TV broadcasts. What I did not take into consideration is the independence for TV antennas is 75 ohms, whereas Wi-Fi antennas are 50 ohms. Then the frequency for TV antennas are around 500 to 600 megahertz, whereas we all know the frequency for Wi-Fi is 2.4 gig, 5.0 gig. So all of today's failed attempts antenna wise was my fault, my overlooking, my, you know, this is a TV antenna, 75 ohms, 600 megahertz. So I got to looking into Wi-Fi Yagis, and they only come at the 2.4 gig. I like to have dual band. That way, if I can have the 5 gig out here, that's fine. So I just got done ordering me a omnidirectional, which is a 360 degree reception, whereas this is directional. It only has a 10 to 15 degree. So I just got done ordering me a omnidirectional dual band 2.4 5.0 gig frequency Wi-Fi antenna. So hey, we're going to hook that up when it comes in, see if we don't get some signal. I'm still pretty confident on this Mocha thing that's going to work. We got a little visitor coming in, so he made a joke. Y'all may or may not caught it, but anyway, got the router right there. So guys, when it comes in, we're going to hook that up and we're going to give it one more go. If this don't work, guys, it's going to be digging a trench time. And that's a long trench, but it is what it is, you know. We'll get to you when it comes in. Like that. I like this little thing, cute. Actually, it was a lot bigger looking in the pictures. Is it going to work? Probably not. Oh well, let's try it. Well, it's wrapped up. Still for a reason, guys. This is an RP, SMA. Everything out here is the RF6 So to even attempt to use this, I would have to have an adapter. Getting a little tired of everything, guys. Getting tired of roadblocks, to be honest with you. That thing didn't work. This stuff didn't work. I don't know about the Mocha box, but got the plan right there. Y'all see the plan's done deviated. We have the option of running Ethernet cable, the option of point-to-point internet, the option of power line transfer, or the option of calling my internet provider and just saying, enough's enough, guys. Run me a cable out here, put me a modem. Anyway, long story short, all this here, this is good. All of this is reminding me of a Mike Tyson quote. Everybody has a plan till they get punched in the face. How many punches do you think we had, guys? Anyway, I don't know what plan we're on, but let's figure out another solution. Alrighty. So we're going to go a different route. I'm not going to abandon the antenna theory, but we're going to try a different route right here. And I think this will be more reliable than the antenna. I think the antenna is going to be better for an outside area. I still have it right here. And I'm going to buy the adapter, and I'm going to do it because I love antennas. I love how they work. But I want to do a different route for the shop. So let's take a peep at it. So I'm going what's called a power line network. This is Ethernet cable. This is going to be for the house. Basically, the way I'm understanding this is, in a nutshell, it's kind of like your DSL coming through your phone line. You know, they send high frequencies through a phone line and your modem picks it up in the house. But this is a power line, so you plug one directly into the house on a socket, on a receptacle in the house. You plug the other one directly into a receptacle in the building you're going to, as long as it's within range, which this had like a 400 to 500 foot range. I'm 110 foot from the house, so safe there. Alright, so the one in the house, you're going to take your modem and run an Ethernet cable to it, which that's why I've got this longer Ethernet cable. That's for the house. Then where you're at, you're going to run an Ethernet cable over to the router. So I've already came in and just kind of pre-done some things. Got my router hanging here, and I got my Ethernet up there. So this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to hook it up and I'm going to see if we get internet. Now we'll note that this will only work if the building or area that you're going to is on the same electrical circuit. And my shop is. My shop comes off of a breaker off of my main panel at the house. So they are within the same electrical circuit. So let me draw a little quick diagram so that y'all can see what's going on. Mickey Mouse drawing, guys, but really this is a very straightforward system. I have electrical wire coming from the house going straight to my shop. You plug one unit into a receptacle at the house, the other unit into a receptacle here in the building. Like I mentioned earlier, I will connect this unit to the router Ethernet cable, this unit to the modem Ethernet cable, and it will send frequencies to there. Is it going to work? I've heard very good reviews. I've read very good reviews, and I know a person personally that's running this, so I really hope this is going to work. Let me get it done, guys. So this is what it looks like. I will note that I did read the instructions, that it says that 2 of these 3 lights will be flashing when you first plug it in. Now once both units are plugged into a receptacle, hooked up via Ethernet cable, then you'll press pair on one, and you have like 45 to 50 seconds to get pair pressed on the other one, and they will pair themselves. And then all three lights will be lit up, and then you know that you are getting internet to each one. I just wanted to note that to y'all. Let's discuss the system real quick if it's in the house. So we got it plugged in right here. 3 lights, power's on, power line is connected, Ethernet's connected, coming right on up out of there, on up into the router. So that's working good. I'll be taking this cable here, this RCA, and I'm going to come on over here and connect it to the TV. I'm going to put a TV antenna up in here so that, you know, if we're out here on Sundays or whatever, we can watch broadcasts and pick up a game if we want to, stuff like that. I think here in a few minutes we're going to power this down. We're going to power it back up, and we're going to put a full load on that compressor, see how it goes. I'm watching one of my Smitty's garage here on Big House. Everything seems to be going good. We got 3 devices connected right now. My phone, Ithwit's phone, and this Roku. I mean, really a straightforward plug and play, guys. Plug it into the house, plug it out here. At the house, connect the Ethernet cable to your modem at the house. Where you want internet at, plug your Ethernet cable. I have it into my wireless router. They link up, bam, it's a done deal. If you want to take it a step further, you can hit pair on each one, and it'll encrypt them so that, you know, it will only serve between these 2 points. I don't live in an apartment or a condo or anything like that. I live in my house out in the country. Nobody shares my power grid. But I think I'm going to encrypt it just to do it, you know, just because that option's there. But man, that's pretty cool right there. Have it out here. So let's go ahead and power down, power back up, kick this compressor on, see what we got.
And it's going faster this time.
And look at this, guys. I got the door shut. I mean, we're up here in the shop.
Look how fast that opened.
Yeah, man, this is pretty cool.
If y'all remember from earlier, or whenever we hooked this TV up in that video.
Yeah, we was doing it on hotspot.
No, we were still on the house internet.
Oh yeah, the doors was open.
But it was going so slow, it took a minute to load YouTube. That did it in what, 5-10 seconds?
Yeah.
Smitty's garage is on something.
Oh man, this is pretty cool. Hey guys, I'm going to pause this for just a minute. I'm going to do a couple preliminary tests, you know, like I want to run an electrical drag on the system. I want to play some videos, and I don't want to have copyright infringement. So
we'll play our own.
Anyway, let me get back with y'all after a little bit of testing. This is awesome. Alright guys, excuse the noise, but I got my compressor on. We've been watching it for a while now, and got Ithwit playing on the TV. As y'all can see, we don't have no lag. It's not buffering. Picture looks good. Door is still shut. Man, that's a win in my books, guys. We've had this almost done cycling. He's got it hooked up on his phone. I've got it hooked up on my phone, and we had the Roku hooked up. So we're drawing in 3 spots. And the compressor's on. I'm putting an amperage draw on the electrical line, trying to see if I'll get a loss of signal on my Wi-Fi. So, man, that's a win in my books. Let me turn this old noisy thing off here, guys. Still watching some Ithwit right here. I turned that down. Ithwit's helped me set all this up today.
Because you're technology in advance.
Yeah, I have a little problem with it. This was really, man, when it says plug and play, man, plug and play it was, guys. Guys, I honestly would recommend this to somebody, because, you know, I had a lot of trouble, you know. This is going to work, but I got to have the right combination. Within 5 minutes, guys, I had internet here in the shop. Wow. Wow. I'm just showing y'all the, what's on here. Plug and play. It definitely was plug and play. Like I said, I will be pairing these two, making them encrypted so that nobody else can mess with them, gain internet off of it. But this is pretty awesome, man. Anyway, guys, I like it. Ithwit likes it. No buffering yet, even with a full load on the compressor. Freaking awesome, man. Freaking awesome, guys. Like I said, guys, I probably could have shaved about 10-15 minutes off this video if I just would have went what was recommended to begin with. But man, us do-it-ourselfers, monkey wrenches and all that stuff, we like to try things, gearheads, all that stuff. So I'm going to get this antenna to work, but it's going to be in a different spot. I like what we have. Seems to be working out great. We got bad weather outside, and y'all see that? Still crystal clear picture on this old TV. 3 devices hooked to it. Hey guys, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me, for the ups and for the downs, for the laughs and for the, man, just the plum shaking our heads, guys. Hey, give me a thumbs up, comment, share. Give me a thumbs down. You know I deserve it. Hey, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. I hope that your projects are fruitful. I hope that they're going your way. Guys, remember that the grind never ends. From David here at Smitty's Garage, I want to thank y'all, and y'all have a blessed day. Peace, and I'm out.